Down here, each bike is made by hand and it's made by people rather than machines. And each is slightly different, but just as special as the last one.
You're working with people that have been doing it their whole careers, sort of 20, 25 years. From watching their work, that's one day what you hope to aspire to is that level of workmanship and quality.
It's generally a big thing for people who haven't been here so long and make their first complete bicycle. They're quite proud of what they've done. They wander around telling everyone and showing people what they've done. The people who've been here 20, 30 years generally say, well done, go make another one. The double pylon's the most complicated bike we make. It's more tubes than any other models. It's been counted up, I think, at over 200 separate braze points. To prep the tube and braze the frame alone takes 15 hours, and it's a similar amount of time for the front fork, rear forks, and some of the braze suspension parts.
Alex knew how cyclists thought, he knew how the cycle industry worked.
Back in the 60s when it first came out, it was achieving records, it was surprising people because it was unique. Nobody had seen a bicycle like that.
Earl's Court was an amazing thing. This was a national show which everybody paid attention to in those days, and the 1962 one was the one at which the Moulton was launched. And the bikes were there, and they just caught the attention of everybody. It was very much the star of the show, the Moulton, and the demand was so great that Alex actually phoned up from the show back here and said, no, we've got to double the size of the factory.
It developed and evolved into a bicycle for the current day now.
It's not been ridden on a track before.
Excited?
It's exciting.
We thought we'd like to see a F-frame Moulton back out there to replicate that fantastic day 51 years ago to the day today when four guys on Moultons got onto the Coventry racetrack, much to the amusement of the thousands that were watching, and beat the cycle club that were on large wheel racing bikes of the day. They nearly lapped them, and we just thought, what a wonderful story.
At the end of the day, you've made something that people can appreciate and sometimes love. You stand back, look at it and think, yes, I made that.
My favourite thing about working at Moulton would be the fantastically British and slightly eccentric way that we make our bikes. We all take pride in the bikes we make, and each bike is very special. Making something from scratch might take 1 to 2 weeks, but when you see the customer walk away with it at the end is kind of what makes it all worth it.